What's up? Today I'm gonna make Korean street toast. So this is gonna be another uncredited photo or video. It's nice because I don't have to edit and I hate editing. But yeah, so I actually really like Korean street toast. It's really simple, really easy. Let's just fill this with water first. Yeah, so it's really simple, really easy, really healthy. So first you just need some cabbage. Cut it in really thin strips. Thinner the better, because it's just really hard to mix if they're really thick. And you don't need that much. And this is actually done filling with water. You don't actually need that much, because there's like it's just really hard to mix if you put too much. That actually might be enough. I'll probably put a little bit more just because I like vegetables, but that's probably all you need for cabbage. This dish is super healthy, super cheap, super easy, super fast. Just all of the supers all put together. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy this, because this is one of my favorite things. If you watch Food Wishes or Chef John, here's a carrot. He also has a recipe for this, and his is also really simple, really easy. It should take at most, hopefully, like 15 minutes if I'm not slow and stupid. That's probably all the carrots I need. So just cut these into strips as well. But yeah, so I really like Korean food. Tastes delicious. I like the flavoring of the gochujang, the doenjang, which is the spicy chili sauce, and the spicy or not spicy, and the fermented soybean sauce. And I think those flavors work really well. Recently it's been like very hyped. I'm kind of surprised because I'm just gonna say my sister and I were on the bandwagon first, back in like the 2000s. I'm gonna give ourselves credit for that. But yeah, so Korean food is so good, and people usually just get like the bibimbap, you get the kimchi fried rice, get maybe the sundubu, which is also really good. All of them are really good, but there's so much Korean food that people I don't really see people get. Did I wash this yet? Shoot, I didn't wash it yet. It'll be cooked for safety. Okay, fine, I'll wash it. Oh man. Okay, whatever. I'll just cut it off. Okay, it's fine. I'll just wash it with the rest of the vegetables. Don't do this. Definitely wash your green onion first. If you wash it after you cut it, then it dilutes the flavoring, but I kind of have to now. So woe is me. Whoops. But yeah, so there's a lot of foods that are really good. For example, I really like getting yukgaejang, which is like, it's really cool. So it's like a spicy soup, and then they'll put like sliced beef in it, and then there's glass noodles under it, and it's like, I really like that flavoring. It's just really good. So I definitely recommend getting that if you ever go and you want to try something new. If you like herbally stuff, like the Chinese medicinal stuff like that, I don't know if you do. You probably don't. But if you like that type of stuff, there's samgyetang, which is a ginseng chicken. It's also really it's really hearty. It's literally just a bowl of soup, a ginseng soup, and then just like usually like half a chicken or like sometimes even a whole chicken in there, and it's like sweet because of the chicken, and it's really healthy. It's kind of like the Korean chicken noodle soup. Sorry, the Korean chicken noodle soup. Anyways, so once this is all, I guess I'll drain it for a bit so there's not excess water. So put this in here. And remember, the green onion, don't wash it with the stuff because you don't want it to dilute the flavoring, but I kind of have to. There we go. Get this all out while we prep our wok. So our wok will be hot. Oh yeah, so speaking of other Korean food, Korean fried chicken obviously is a big one. Jjajangmyeon is really good. Jampong is really good. So many good things that come from Korea. It's no wonder they're so popular right now. Okay. So after that, that's basically it. That's all the prep work you need, all the cutting you need to do. And now I'm just gonna mix it all together. So first, I guess I'll get. So basically, it's just like an omelet sandwich, if that makes sense. I'm gonna use some egg white, and I'm probably gonna use the whole egg as well. Just because there's like barely anything in here, so then I might as well use it all up. Get this in here. Good thing it's pre-mixed. Actually, that's pretty smart, mixing it while it's washing. I don't know why I didn't do that before. But yeah, so what it is it's like a cabbage. It's almost like an okonomiyaki inside a sandwich. An okonomiyaki is a Japanese cabbage pancake, and it's basically an okonomiyaki, and they put cheese on it, and it's just really good. Actually, yeah, it is kind of just the okonomiyaki in a sandwich. Oh, speaking of like pancakes, which okonomiyaki is a cabbage pancake. Put a little bit of oil in here, and remember, it's done. It's hot enough when the oil runs really fast. So if you can see that, the oil is running like water. I don't know if you can see that, but it's running like water. So it should be done. Put it on lower heat, and then get a napkin or something to wipe it. You don't need all that oil, just to spread it out and to like evenly lubricate the wok. Is that bright enough? Maybe I should put it a little bit higher. That might be better. Yeah. Anyways, so speaking of like pancakes, Korean pancakes are so good. They're green onion pancakes. They're cabbage or not. They're kimchi pancakes. They're seafood pancakes. So many like all their. I think in Korean it's jon. So like kimchi jon. Excuse my pronunciation. I'm not Korean. I'll put this on lower heat, and then we crack our egg in here. Kimchi jon, bunch of other jon, seafood pancake. I'm not Korean. I'm not gonna pretend like I am. But throw that in there. But I do like Korean food, and that's what matters. And also, speaking about kimchi pancakes, right? Kimchi is just fermented cabbage, right? So kimchi pancake is basically just the fermented okonomiyaki. That's right? That should be. I don't know. Am I the only one that realized that? It's basically just a kimchi pancake, or it's basically just a okonomiyaki, just a fermented okonomiyaki. Salt, pepper. If you know where that, what YouTube cook says that, props to you. Oh, but the one thing about Korean food, I don't understand why do people get mix the egg before you throw in the stuff. Otherwise, you have to deal with this. Whoops. But yeah, so why do Korean just a question to all the Koreans? Why do you guys pay so much for like cup of noodle ramen? Like, I understand if you're just buying the instant ramen and then eating it at home, but like sometimes when you go to Korean restaurants, their ramen it's literally just shin ramyun, right? Like, I never understood why we're paying so much for just shin ramen, and then sometimes they'll add an egg to it. Sometimes they'll add some tteokbokki, which is Korean rice cake, to it. Maybe it's just me being a Chinaman and I don't know, but I don't understand, because that shit should be so super cheap, right? I don't know. Let's pretend I mixed that well. This is super forgiving, super easy, so it should be fine. Make sure it's not too hot. Okay. Make sure it's not too cold either. But yeah, so this is super easy. Like, you saw the ingredients, right? It's just some cabbage, some carrot, some egg. And also, the cool thing is how cheap it is. It's so cheap. Oh, I missed it. And so fast, so easy, right? Hopefully this will take less than... Currently it's been 8 minutes, but that's because I've been talking so much. So I'm gonna say currently cook time maybe 5 minutes. So this should be really fast. Just have to wait for this to cook. Put the rest in here. And this can be maybe 2 meals, I'd say, or at least 2 sandwiches. You might want to eat something else with it. This is a good snack. And I really love eating this. It's really refreshing too, because it's just cabbage and carrot, right? There's a lot of liquid in here. It's really filling. You get a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals from all those things. Not that I'm a doctor or anything, but then you just kind of compact it together. Make sure it's not all rowdy and stuff, I guess, or not all wild and stuff. Just put it all together. Make it a little bit lower heat so you don't burn anything, because you want to cook the cabbage. It's also really nice, the texture-wise. It's super nice. There's the crunchiness. There's the little charred bits at the bottom. It's fragrant egg flavor from the egg, right? Hopefully it's bright enough. Yeah, it's bright enough. Okay. And it's also really colorful, right? Look how pretty that is. Look at that. And then you add once it cooks, you have the little yellowness of the egg and sometimes the whiteness of the egg. all inside a little sandwich, which is absolutely amazing. And also, I'm gonna be adding some cheese to it. Usually, there's also a slice of turkey or a slice of ham. I ate all my turkey and ham, so I actually have no foresight, and I did not realize. So there's not gonna be any turkey or ham in here. Whoops. Whoopsies. But it's actually so delicious, so good, and super easy. As I said, I keep saying that on and on. Okay, finally cleared my egg white. Tomorrow's garbage day, so I'm just clearing a lot of stuff as well. So, and the other thing about Korean food is there's always a lot of cheese, or in more recent like contemporary Korean food, there's a lot of cheese. Like they'll put cheese in army stew, which is budae-jjigae, and like they'll put like slices of American cheese, which I know Italians, don't get on me. I know American cheese isn't real cheese, but to be honest, if American cheese were real cheese, American cheese would be my favorite cheese. Like, it's so good. Okay, you probably, let's look at me, because I'm not more important. Sad face. But yeah, so American cheese is so good. Like American cheese is the best type of cheese in ramen, which is where a lot of Korean people put it in. They put it in soups, like in their budae-jjigae, which is really good. They put it's best on burgers because it like melts so well, right? So good, so good. I don't know. I know it's not real cheese, but like, come on, it's fine, right? But then so budae-jjigae, right? So it's like an army stew. Basically, the origins of budae-jjigae is it's like it was supposed to be tofu soup, and then they were really poor, right, during the Korean War, and then the American soldiers, they had a lot of leftover, like let's say hot dogs, spam, and all that stuff. So then they gave that and ramen. They gave all that stuff to the Korean soldiers, and they just threw it in their sundubu or their kimchi jjigae, and then it became budae-jjigae. So that's why it's called army stew. Let's see if this is done. Hopefully it's almost done. Probably it's not done yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna start washing stuff while talking and putting stuff away as well. See, multitasking, always multitask. But I was gonna say, Koreans put cheese in so many things. It's so great. I love it in so many things. They put, so there's chicken katsu, right? And then they have a cheese tonkatsu, which is they get a tonkatsu cutlet, so like a pork cutlet that's fried, and then before frying it, they insert cheese. I think it's usually mozzarella, but they insert cheese inside the pork cutlet, so that when you cut it, like when you fry it, right? You cut it and it's all melty and stuff. It looks so good. I never had it, but it looks so good. Oh my goodness. And then like cheese is like, for example, kalbijim, which is the Korean short rib, I think, or just I think it's some type of rib. And then they'll like dip that into like a cheese fondue type thing. Put this make sure this is kind of squarish for my sandwich. Or you can make it whatever shape you want. You can make it circle, whatever. It's just up to you. I'm just doing a square because I'm a square. Okay. And then I can probably almost flip. I'm just worried about the integrity of this. So I'll probably let it sit for a little bit longer. Maybe turn on the fire or turn on the heat a little bit longer or higher. Oh, one thing. One time I accidentally put the cheese in before flipping. Don't do that. You're just going to get burnt cheese on the bottom, which is great. Mirrored reaction. Smells delicious. But it's going to be burnt and stuff like that, and it's going to be impossible to flip. So wait until afterwards. Right now I can also probably prep the bread. This is a little bit longer than I would anticipated, so 14 minutes so far. But some of it was talking, so I'm going to say that's maybe like 12 minutes, hopefully. It's almost done. You'll see. Get some bread. Just on the side. And I can put stuff away. Yeah, so I was just talking about Korean food because I really like Korean food. It's funny. Speaking about Korean food, the thing about I don't know about you, but like for me, whenever I go to like all you can eat barbecue, Korean barbecue, Korean barbecue, right? Is it just me, or do you get sick of eating meat sometimes? Like it's so much meat, and then like after eating like the first 2 or 3 rounds, I'm just tired of meat, and then I just want to eat the sides, right? I want to eat my kimchi soup. I want to eat my fermented soybean soup. I want to eat my mandu, my dumplings, right? And like Korean barbecues, like I judge Korean barbecues, all you can eat barbecue places by their sides. So I don't even care about the meat quality really. I just really care about the cheaper stuff. And then parents and my friends are like always like, bruh, wasting all your money on, you spent all this money and you're buying the cheapest stuff, or you're eating only the cheapest stuff. Like the cheese corn. Ooh, cheese corn is really good too. Cheese corn is also like a mozzarella. It's almost like a elote, like a Korean, not an elote. Sorry, it's elote that's off the that's not on the cob. So it's corn not on the cob, elote. Okay, let me just move this aside so I don't mess up. Ooh, ooh, hey, 10 points. Which side was this side? Yeah. So also the other thing is, make sure when you're making this, you don't want both sides of the bread to be crunchy. That's just a little bit too much crunch, in my opinion. I mean, now you do you, but in my opinion, I prefer if only one side is crunchy. Otherwise, it's just a little bit too much for me. Now that it's flipped, I can put my cheese on top of my cabbage pancake. This is basically an okonomiyaki, right? So it's cheese on top of okonomiyaki. That'd be so cool. Wait, oh, what if I made this, but instead of using like fresh cabbage, I use kimchi? That'd be genius. Or instead of cheese, you can put like the bonito flakes, and you can put an actual okonomiyaki. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, those are some video ideas. Don't take those ideas from me, please. I'm running out of content. Please. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about. So this is fat-free cheese. If you care about flavor, don't buy fat-free cheese. Trust me, don't buy fat-free cheese. It's there for the texture, right? I like the creaminess of it, but it honestly doesn't taste like anything. Kind of just tastes like texture, which means nothing. Like I'm just using it for extra protein and also for the creaminess of it. Again, it would be so much better with some, let's put a little bit lower heat, with some like turkey or some ham slices, right? Like deli meat, that'd be really good. Oh my goodness, I just came up. What if you put like Vietnamese deli meats and you have like a little like a banh mi? Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to write all these things down. Anyways, it would be like a banh mi Korean street toast. Dude, that's freaking amazing. Anyways, so mustard. Okay, so, oh, and then mustard and ketchup. And I'm also gonna use some hot sauce. But is it just me, or for some reason every time I have mustard and ketchup together, I always think of a McDonald's McDouble, or yeah, McDouble. It's been so long since I had that because I remember eating that only when I was like little. So I just stopped randomly, not really for no reason, but yeah, we just stopped going to McDonald's as a family. But like every time I have mustard and ketchup as a pairing, it always just reminds me of McDouble. Is that just a me thing? It's probably just a me thing. Maybe I'm just weird. Anyways, so let's cover this. And so, see, this mozzarella, it's not melting, right? But if it were American cheese, it would melt better. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a better. I kind of am saying it's a better cheese, but it's not cheese. Don't fight me, please, Italians. Please don't fight me. So I'm just gonna let that steam for a bit, and you can start cutting, or not cutting, cleaning stuff up. So I'm gonna wash the dishes, and like it's super fast. Like yeah, it took a little bit longer because I talk a lot. Oops. Okay. Took a little longer because I talk a lot, and I'm also slow at things, and I mess up a lot of steps. But see, even me, hashtag not a chef, even I can do this in a relatively okay amount of time, right? Even like if you just took the time to order and like wait for your waiter, and sometimes your waiter's slow or they forget an order or something like that. See, I would have already finished. There's no can opening, if you know, you know. Opening cans is a struggle. Anyways, let's see if it's okay. Let's see if this is done crispy. Oh, it's not crispy yet. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's also make sure it's not burning. Now it's stuck. So just make sure it's not sticking to the block. Oh, okay. Also, is it just me, or I like using stainless steel and using like or I guess non-stick. Sorry, I like using stick. I guess cookery, or like cookery that's not non-stick. There we go. Just because, like with stainless steel or like with a wok, you can use a metal spatula and you don't have to worry about like scraping off the the non-stick stuff, and you can just scrape to your heart's content. Whereas like with non-stick, it's just kind of annoying how you have to like dance around. Like you have to be careful. Oh, don't scrape it too hard, or else you might ruin the wok. You might ruin the pan or whatever. I just think that this is much easier, or like much more forgiving. Not forgiving. What's the word? You don't have to be as careful around this. I'm just gonna pretend that's good enough. Yeah, that's basically it. This is what I'm calling my version of. My bread's not toasty enough yet. Whatever, fine. You guys know. There we go. And we put this on top. Ta-da! Look at this. Look at it's so funny. It's freaking. The egg is popping out on all sides. It's great. Imagine if you went to a restaurant and you got this. That would never happen. Hey, let's see. Better with the light on or without the light on? Definitely without the light on. Okay, let's scrape this up. Look at that. Wow, I could have definitely like toasted it a little bit more. But this is what I'm calling my version of cream cheese toast. Obviously without the ham, without the turkey. But it's still delicious, still cheap, still super delicious, still yummy. The same thing multiple times. I think it. Still really fast as well. Cream cheese toast. I think Chef John, he puts a little bit of sugar in it, and also he puts mayonnaise. Trying to be a little bit healthier. So just vegetables and egg. Hot. 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 Yeah, mustard and ketchup just reminds me of, ooh, I can put some pickles in it. Ooh. Pickle. Pickles go well in everything. I don't understand people that don't like pickles. Do you like pickles? I hate on people that don't like pickles. Eric the Electric. Pickles are so good. Kimchi, all the pickled radish, pickled carrots, in banh mi. That Simpsons episode, or not Simpsons, that SpongeBob episode where the guy pretended he didn't have much pickles. Heck yeah. Oh, look at how cheesy it is. Even though it doesn't taste like anything, I'm excited. It's just really hard to hold because so delicious. Yeah, it's a great snack. You can also just eat the pancake itself without putting in the bread. And it's still equally delicious. But yeah, and then if you have only the cabbage stuff, I would put like just the sauces on top. You can actually do like a bonito flake, do a little okonomiyaki thing. That'd be really cool. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Look at that. Okay, is that a good cross section? Let me move this pickle. Cream cheese toast. Bye bye.